friends, today I am at the Vintage Goods store in Joplin, Missouri. This store was really fun. I enjoyed it every bit. When I walked in, it was just such a beautiful entryway, and you could see all the booths there. It was pretty busy the day that I was there. But the one thing that I wished I had done was got just a little closer to some of the items and that were on the shelves and things. But it was really a nice little shop. It kind of surprised me because the outside and the vintage good sign just kind of threw me for a loop. I wasn't expecting what I saw when I got inside. So it just goes to show you can't always judge a book by its cover. This was really a nice place to shop. Now I really loved all the floral and kind of that garden feel with all the greenery and the pots, the kind of mossy pots and dirty pots. I really loved it, but everything in this booth was priced pretty high. And even if you were buying for yourself, it would have been on the high side, but it really was really pretty. I really love that table you see right there as I'm coming in. That was really nice. That would have made a great entryway table, or even, the sofa table. It would have been really pretty. But this was a nice booth as well. It was really set up well, and I even liked their little twinkling lights there. This booth space here needed a little work. It just didn't look pulled together. Maybe it's a new vendor, but yeah, it just didn't have the feel to it there. Now those sunflowers there are a blast from my past. I used to love to decorate with sunflowers back in the 90s and probably even the early 2000s. I had sunflowers everywhere. I did pick up several things from this shop, and here's a look at the cart. So it's off to Red Racks. Here we are. And the Red Racks in Joplin was priced fairly reasonable. Now the ones that I have closer to me, I don't even shop because they got so expensive. I kind of liked this little napkin and salt and pepper shaker set here. Kind of vintage feel to it, but it was just too wore out where the salt had kind of corroded the top of the salt shaker, so I had to just leave it be. And then I saw these letters and I thought they were really kind of cute. They were, I believe, $6.99 a piece, but that would have been too expensive to try to have even spelled a word with them. If you'd used 4 letters, gosh, that would have been already $28 or something to that effect. So I left them on the shelf. But they had some fairly decent prices, and they had some fairly decent things. I did end up buying a couple of pictures and a couple of whatnots that I found fairly reasonable, and put them in the cart. And I forgot to take a picture of my cart before I left the store, so I did think these blue dishes were really pretty. The solid and then with the floral printed there. I thought those were really pretty. They had a lot of glassware though. They sure did. And glassware just isn't my thing. It really isn't. I have never been drawn to that much glass. This was kind of their vintage section. I thought there was some cute things here, but they were priced just a little too high for resale. So I just had to leave it behind, especially that little pig. I thought he was really cute. He was a piggy bank, but he was $6.99, and I didn't think I could probably get $14 out of him in the booth. But I did check out this little nesting, I think they call them nesting something there, that have all the little ones inside. And it was $9.99, so I just set it back on the shelf. And I checked out a couple of other things here, but they were just priced a little too high for resale. But they would have been great, if I was buying these for myself. They would have been, priced just fine. So I decided to walk the aisles here and see what they kind of had stacked in between the clothes. I didn't see a whole lot. It just seemed like they were pretty picked through. They had a lot of empty spaces up here on the whatnots. But it was kind of later in the day, so it's very possible that they had just, already been shopped really well. So I think with this, I'm going to call it a day from here. And I will see you all on the next thrift trip.